morning, adventurers. We are up in northern England.
That is a delight. It's like gotten real cold outside. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. And this tea is just pretty much perfect for this occasion. So when we were told about cream tea, people were arguing whether or not you should put the cream on and then the jam, or the jam and then the cream. So we've done both.
Yeah.
I went with the cream and then the jam, and I kind of ended up with a sloppy mess, which could be good. Yeah. I don't know. I'm all right with it.
I think this might be a good way to put the jam on first and the cream, and it all stays put.
I think this is the right way. I think this is the way they ultimately told us you should do it.
Yeah.
The cream makes it, you guys. It mixes with the jam. It makes it like a little like cream saver or something. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but a cream saver is like a little candy that used to be popular in the US. Not so much anymore.
The cream tastes like a buttery whipped cream. It's magical.
The scone by itself is a bit dry, but once you put the cream and the jam on it, it makes it like a moist delight. Well, that was delicious and super relaxing.
Amazing.
We were just talking how if we lived here, we would probably have to do that every day.
It's such a delightful little afternoon.
Yeah, and the atmosphere in there was amazing. It's like the perfect tea room. And since it's attached to a convenience store, we managed to get some provisions for the rest of our week here.
For our final meal of the day, we came up to Windermere, which is actually in the Lake District, and we're going to be trying fish and chips and shepherd's pie. Let's go get some dinner. Perfect.
Ooh, wow, that looks
interesting. Oh my gosh, it's all crusty and crunchy. So it looks like there's peas and carrots and lamb, and then there's crusty mashed potatoes on top. I'm scared it's gonna burn me. Whoa. Well, that's about as delicious as it gets. That is like what was on the inside of the pasty, but in, I guess, casserole form, and it's glorious.
Or with a sauce. I just want to try it straight to start with.
All right.
Smells awesome. I don't eat fish and chips often, so take this with a grain of salt, but this is the best fish and chips I've ever had, for sure.
Yeah.
Much better than what they do in the States, no doubt. It is so, it completely falls apart. It's awesome. Super warm, delightful. I'm not sure exactly how they go about breading and frying this thing, but if you look at it, it looks huge, but it's actually not that big because there's like this kind of layer of air here. When you rip it apart, you can see like there's not that much kind of batter on there.
But it's still really wide.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
So it looks like a ton of food, but it's actually pretty easy to eat this whole thing. So what I'm eating here is North Atlantic cod, and what we read is that now you can't just say fish and chips in most places. You have to say what the actual type of fish is, so you know the kind of fish that you're getting.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of
getting
sense.
Cod, haddock, whatever it is.
Matt over here got the steak and mushroom pie, and I just tried it. It is absolutely awesome.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. The steak literally just like falls apart in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It tastes like something straight out of like a crock pot. Like it's just like juicy and it's just perfect.
I'm not crazy about the mushy peas, but I think that's mostly because I don't really like peas in general. But I can appreciate it. It tastes good for what it is, for sure.
It's very pea-like.
It's very pea-y. We are back at our Airbnb. Today turned out to be more delicious, I think, than we could have imagined.
So good. And there are so many dishes that we didn't try.
Yeah, we had a huge list and tons of recommendations.
So these were just the ones that sounded really good and sounded really traditional. So make sure to let us know in the comments below if there are some dishes we missed that we have to try.
And also let us know, what is your favorite dish to try in England? If you've been here, if you live here, let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more food videos just like this, we also make travel vlogs of our travels around the world. If you'd like to see more of these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Oh yeah.
All right, well, I'm full, so I guess that's the end. Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.